What? You got a problem with Szmul Mars eating pizza from the comfort of his studio while you sit there and question your existence? Because if you don't, then stick around to be schmooled.
And now, H-Town's most exciting radio podcast, the Houston Szmul Show, home of trends, pop culture, current events, and much more. And here he is, New York Times best-selling author and National/Radio Hall of Fame inductee, the man himself, the one and only Szmul Mars.
It's about damn time for the thermometer readings to go down. Houston can finally breathe fresh, cool air. Good evening, Houstonians and Schmoolers. We got temperatures in the low 60s tonight, with a moderate rise to the mid-80s by daytime. The fall season is upon us, with many things falling before us, such as foliage, temperatures, and earlier nightfalls. One other thing that has fallen upon us is the influence of Szmul Mars. That's right, no matter what you are, Houstonian, non-Houstonian, believer or non-believer, the influence does not distinguish. It will reach you. If it has, click that subscribe button and follow the Holy Trinity. Suscitare unum, suscitare multos. Anyways, one thing that the fall season has is the spooky season. What is scarier than having a frightening presence in front of you? How about reality? That's right. Having physical matter as a threat is the scariest encounter. If only, all problems could magically disappear, then life itself would be a lot easier and safer. Surprisingly, this fantasy came to be true. This camper was out in the middle of the woods when he encountered a frightening reality. To the surprise of reality itself, the problem disappeared like magic. One moment it was there, the next moment it wasn't. How convenient. Hard to believe, huh? Fortunately, Szmul Mars always has footage for you to watch. So, if this case is tricky for you to believe, then here is a treat. Behold. Number one rule for bears: if a tent starts screaming, it's a clear sign of rabies. Be smart, be safe, and walk away. Props to the parents, they raised a good one. Not so much for the parents of this guy. This guy really went down the dark path. Remember, kids and bear cubs, drugs are bad for you. So here's your ribbon. Now, in other news, this is a deleted scene from Cocaine Bear. Due to budget constraints, this scene had to be removed from the theatrical release. According to MTV and TMZ, the script for this scene consisted of the bear having finished his free cocaine trial And so he went to the nearest human with the hopes of making his first kilogram purchase. But upon smelling the stench from the camper's soiled pants, he decided to pass. The good news for the movie fans: Universal Pictures will soon release a special edition of Cocaine Bear, which will include this deleted scene, so get ready to pre-order soon. Also, please be informed that in Bear Country, it is a Class B misdemeanor to record a bear without his or her consent, which can result in a fine feast for the beast. Alright, so Szmul Mars is going to do things different today. No special guests this time, just Szmul Mars and himself. Lately, Szmul Mars has been practicing his storytelling and book writing skills. So therefore, Szmul Mars is going to read you a story that he wrote. A short story called Ambitions of a Charming Bear, an original bestseller. So with no further ado, let's get to it, shall we? And here we go. The morning was foggy and quiet when Pooh was out marketing his product from door to door. Pooh was an excellent businessman, having founded a multi-million-dollar line of toilet paper. Being the charming bear that he was, he named the brand Charming Ultra Soft. After a long walk in the wooden neighborhood, he came across a human camping tent. Pooh was in need of more customers for his business, since a good number of bears had now switched to Angel Soft. He figured that adding a human consumer base to his product will bump up revenue and save his product line. And so, Pooh proceeded to the human tent, excited to market his product to humans for the first time. With high ambitions, Pooh knocks on the door. Knock, knock. "Who's there?" said the camping human. "Bear," said Pooh. "Bear who?" said the human. "Bear witness as you crap yourself and bear necessity of this charming ultra soft toilet paper," said Pooh. And so the human proceeds to unzip the tent door. The shock on his face as he sees a horrifying beast staring back at him. "Ah! Ah!" screamed the human as he soiled his pants in fear. "You're now in great need of Charming Ultra Soft, sir, and I'd like to offer you this free trial of one roll." But before Pooh could finish talking, the human quickly unzipped the tent back up. That's when Pooh realized that one free roll of Charming Ultra Soft wasn't enough at the moment. The human had simply soiled itself like T-Rex would millions of years ago, and he needed more paper to clean up. So Pooh decided to go grab more free rolls of Charming Ultra Soft for the human. As he walked past the tent, he ran his paw against the side of it. "I'll be back," said Pooh. Unfortunately, the human never received his free trial of Charming Ultra Soft. He was long gone when Pooh had returned. Such great potential flushed down the toilet. Pooh's first human customer, his first human trial, lost forever. A missed opportunity. And so Pooh wandered the forest in search of new customers for his line of toilet paper. In due time, he will find his human consumer base. In time, they will flock to him for supply. In time, he will rule over their asses. The end. Well, there you have it, folks. Next time you go camping, bring your Russian friend, since bears and Russians get along just fine. The three of you can share vodka and a few laughs all night long. You can listen to his wildest stories with the she-bears, although he might drink away his sorrows on the many child support payments he has. Welcome to the club, Mr. Grizzly. We feel your pain. Well, thank you very much for tuning in and lending your ears and eyes to Szmul Mars. Hopefully, you had a blast because he sure did. Again, thank you for your listenership and viewership. This is Szmul Mars transmitting live from the Houston North Side. And as always, stay tuned for more episodes. You have been Szmuled. Till next time.
The Houston Szmul Show, the Space City's #1 radio podcast show, making the space between us even smaller since 2023.